biggin, biggin. This might be the fish I lost, guys. There's so many brush piles here, it makes it sketchy. Welcome back to NC Bass, and today we're on Lake Norman, Tuesday tournament, like always. Hopefully I can actually catch them. It's been tough lately. I mean, I seem to get a couple of decent bites early, but if I can get 3 on the crankbait, I got a chance. I can't even catch 3 keepers. It's 3 fish limit, 8 to 1. We probably got about 20, 25 boats here today. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. Water's clearing up a lot, unfortunately. I might hurt my cranking bite, but I got some finesse stuff out just to try to get bites today. I really, usually I can catch numbers. Today I haven't been really able to catch numbers. It's been tough, but I haven't been going down lake where a lot of the spots are. I've been trying to catch largemouth. I just want to thank everybody for watching. My views have went up a lot. Subscribers are going up. 77% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if you guys aren't subscribed, please do me a favor and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks for everybody that watches. You guys are, I'm just a average guy out here, poor, trying to fish tournaments. I mean, you know, fishing's getting to be a rich man's sport, and just a little bit of money I can make off YouTube, which is not much, but it definitely helps. I really appreciate everybody that watches my videos, and thanks for all the feedback. If you guys have any ideas for videos, put them in the comments. I'm always open to ideas and tips. I mean, tips for winter fishing. You guys see me struggling in wintertime, feel free to give me some tips. It's gonna be a southwest wind, which in the wintertime for me, if we get that southwest wind, especially for a couple of days, it's been a northwest. It's been blowing hard the last 3 or 4 days. 1688 won the hook setter tournament this past Saturday. So I mean, the wind was blowing like 20 miles per hour. Big giant spots is what they call it. I know they're way down lake, but today it's gonna be a southwest wind, which is better for fishing up north. So hopefully that'll make the fish bite. But I mean, there's also Davison Creek, all the wind blows back there. But Rocky Creek, where I like to fish, the wind blows back there. If you get a warming trend in the wintertime or pre-spawn, whatever, I mean, March, you get a couple of southwest wind days that really gets the fish biting. And so this is the first day it's blowing out of the southwest, but it's gonna be warmer. It's supposed to get like 52. At least I won't freeze. I got my hopes up. I plan on going back out after the tournament on my only day to fish to try to catch as many as I can. I'm trying to fish as much as possible, hopefully catch a lot. Hopefully I'm bringing at least 6 pounds. It's probably gonna take like 8 or 9 pounds to win. See how it goes. Fish, good one. Or not, it don't feel big anymore. He's definitely a largemouth, I think. I feel head shakes. Oh, he's small as can be. Tiny guy. But hey, right here in front of Blue Collar Fishing, he had to ride back here, beat me back here. Tried the Pinnacle rocks. There's too many boats on the 150 bridge, so I just came back here early. It's 41-degree water. Way too cold. Keep my hands dry. See a little birthmark. A lot of these fish back here have spots. That's a tiny guy, but definitely largemouth back here in the back. I mean, I don't know if they're already staging the spawn. You know, it's 41-degree water, but they stay in the back of this creek, like most largemouth do. I'm trying to get a kicker fish here. I was on the bomber flat A. First time I ever threw this thing. I thought maybe it's so cold back here I need to throw something flat. But throw a square bill through these brush piles though. Fish. Oh yeah. No! No, that was a big one. God, that was a big one. Now I'm hung up. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, right where I caught that giant, my lake PB off that corner. Man. Who knows? He might have been small. Can't really tell, but man, he thumped it like a big one. I wish I had the jig rod out. I got a drop shot though. I might just be able to ice fish him, let it wiggle in his face. He's only hooked for 2 seconds, but I doubt he's gonna bite again. If I hook a big one on there's no way I'm getting him in. I just not thought of that. Throw a drop shot next to a brush pile. If I hook one that's a good size, I'm not gonna get him in. up right there anyways. Fish. I'll be the same one. Biggin, biggin. This might be the fish I lost, guys. There's so many brush piles here, it makes it sketchy. Big fish. Stay away from the brush, please. Looks like he's got it deep in his mouth. Whoa! Yes! I love this dock! Yes! That is a giant! If that's the fish I just lost, that's crazy. Look at that. That's how you want him to eat it, guys. Let it float up off the brush pile, and he killed it. He's so skinny though, such a skinny fish. Man, that fish would be 6.5, 7 pounds if he wasn't so skinny. Yes! On the reactor, guys. I mean, he's not even hooked with the back hook. He's just barely hooked. Yes! I'm so glad this fish came up and tried to jump, because there's so much brush there, he could have easily pulled me into it. Whoo! Big, old, giant bass. Ate it. Oh man, he's got to be at least 4 pounds, but I want to get a quick weight on him because I know I'll be thinking about it all day. How much does he weigh? £4 pounds, 12 ounces on this scale. So I got a really good chance at big fish, guys. I just need 2 nice spots to go with it. That's really what you need, guys. These spots are real big in the wintertime. A kicker largemouth and 2 good fat spots. I mean, there's a ton of 2-pound spots in this lake right now, but that is how I start the morning out right there. 41-degree water. Don't worry about water temperature, guys, because I was worrying. I was sitting here thinking this whole time that it's too cold and I need to go, especially when there's already a boat back here. But this spot right here has always been good for me. I had to hit it before I leave. So guys, I'm kind of torn on what to do. I hit a bunch of docks I know with brush piles. There's a lot of them back here and didn't get bit. It might just been a fluke. I kind of want to run that pattern. Like I kind of want to go to the backs of creeks and try to kick her largemouth, but I think I'm just going to stick with finesse fishing, try to catch 2 more decent spots, because I feel like that I got the kicker now. But I could catch another big largemouth, but I think I'm just going to go fishing for spots. If I get lucky and get a largemouth on the main lake, it's very possible. But I might run back here after the sun comes out, if the sun comes out, because it'll warm up fast. It's 41 degrees, even halfway out the creek. It's only 42, almost 43, but I thought it'd be warmer coming out of the creek, but it's still cold out here. I guess I'm just going to go run I'm still going to fish crankbait, but I'm probably just looking for spots. If I can get 2 2-pounders, I probably got this thing wrapped up. But you never know in the wintertime, some big bags are weighed in. I wish that fish was fat, but I'm feeling good. I got the kicker fish. I mean, that's one of the biggest fish I've ever caught at Lake Norman. I think it's the biggest fish I ever caught on Tuesday tournament. Fish. On the drop shot. Oh, he's not big at all. I'll take my worm, but maybe I'm gonna have to fish deep, guys. I know I can get one back here, but makes me feel a little bit better. I got a limit, but they are not big at all. Get 214. Well, guys, midday update. I can't hardly get a bite. I mean, the sun hasn't came out. It's cold still. I'm gonna hit this brush pile, and then I'm gonna hit these deep rocks, and then I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna get off the main lake and go to the backs of these creeks. I mean, apparently that's where the only fish I can get a bite are at. I got a very small, I mean, I got a limit, but 2 small ones and 1 giant. I mean, I need to upgrade. Those 2 together are probably like 1.5 pounds, maybe 1.7. I mean, together. I need a 2-pound spot. I'll be feeling happy. If I can get some bites and get a pattern going, I mean, it might be in the brush, but it's still cloudy. I thought if the sun would come out, they'd pull up shallow on these rocks, but the sun just never came out. I get a good chance to win this thing. Just gotta put some fish in the boat. Let's see how it goes. Look at that. I think I'm in the right spot, guys. How do you catch a little thread fin on a square bill? They're down there. Hopefully the fish are too. There it is, guys. Hopefully I got big fish. I'm trying to get a thumbnail right now. Let's Let's hope she's 5, but definitely ain't gonna win. Hopefully I got big fish. I should have big fish. I should have won. If I could just catch some 2-pounders with it, it'd be an easy win, but got lucky to catch that big one. I think it maybe bit it twice, but it made my day. Hopefully I come back out and catch another one that size. I couldn't get bites. I just could not get bites. This big old fish, skinny.
Yeah,
should be
a nice one right there.
Should be fat and like 7 pounds. But it's probably close to crankbait, square bill.
5.03.
Square bill. Yep. I'm pretty sure it bit it twice. I lost a big one 2 casts before that, and then I can't even catch nothing to go with it all day. Caught that early.
7.04. That's a new leader, ain't
First place.
First place?
Yeah.
I thought he said that fish is big and old. Should be fat and full of eggs, but it's probably stressed out from being caught. Could just be a giant old male. I doubt it though. There she goes. Biggest fish I've weighed in on a Tuesday. And then I got dinks to go with it. Tiny ones, man. I'm lucky I got 3 though. I mean, if it's a 4-fish tournament, I definitely would have lost.
8.18.
Oh, got it. I know I couldn't win with 7 pounds this time of year. Well, guys, I blew it. Caught a 503, big giant, biggest fish I ever weighed in on a Tuesday tournament. Second biggest bass I've ever caught out of Lake Norman. And just couldn't get the keepers to go with it. 8.18.1, big spots. Probably caught him cranking, I don't know, but he caught him around here, not close where I should have been fishing. I should have stopped here and fished more, but I should have just not worried about it. I should have just kept trying to crank and get a couple more bites. I just needed one solid fish. If I caught a 2-pounder, I would have won. Still got big fish though. Still a good day. I said anything over 6 pounds I'll be happy with. I just can't get a pattern when I only get a couple of bites. I mean, it's crazy out there in the backs of creeks. It's wintertime. Seems like they largemouth just stay in the backs of creeks. You would think they'd be on the main lake, but the largemouth just live back there, cold or not. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on NC Bassing.